Greetings, Earthlings. I have another update from the Absurdium for you. Now, I had to take a bit of time off, partly for mental health reasons and partly to actually get some business stuff done. But the situation in Gaza is obviously just getting increasingly worse. And we've just had some news from Israel Katz that will dovetail into an article that I have about Hezbollah here. Okay. Israel War Minister Katz stated that the army currently has no plans to allow humanitarian aid into Gaza, emphasizing the man-made starvation and blockade remains a key strategy of the military. He's also stated that the military will be staying indefinitely in Gaza, Syria, and Lebanon. And this is a problem because this means that Hezbollah will not disarm, because the conditions that are tied to their disarmament is Israel completely leaving Lebanon, and they're refusing to do that. And Lebanon being refused aid by the US, it's been frozen on condition that they disarm Hezbollah. So you can see where this is going. This is going to be a self-generating problem. We'll call it that. I can't think of a better phrase right now. But this is in the Middle East eye, and it's entitled Hezbollah at a Crossroads as Lebanon Pushes for Arms Monopoly. Last year, Israel's war in Lebanon has left Hezbollah in a precarious position, weakened by a relentless bombing campaign, a ground invasion, and targeted strikes that killed much of its senior leadership, including its influential leader, Hassan Nasrallah. The group has been facing mounting internal and international pressure to fully disarm. The United States, which helped broker the November ceasefire that halted the conflict between Hezbollah and Israel, has long insisted that the Lebanese government be the sole authority in control of weapons within the country. Well, the Lebanese army isn't very well armed, and part of that aid is to arm them. In an interview with Lebanese broadcaster LBCI, US Deputy Special Envoy for the Middle East, Morgan Ortagus, who has been seen wearing a Star of David ring, so I think we know who her handlers are, said that we continue to press the government to fully fulfill the cessation of hostilities, and that includes disarming Hezbollah and all militias. Despite the ceasefire, Israel has carried out near daily attacks on Lebanese territory in recent months, claiming to target Hezbollah positions. Meanwhile, Lebanese Foreign Minister Youssef Raji has stated that the reconstruction efforts and humanitarian aid are conditional on all arms being placed under army control. Amid the pressure and shift in political landscape, what future awaits Hezbollah's arsenal? So Hezbollah has sent a message finally. A senior Hezbollah official told Reuters that the group is open to begin talks with the Lebanese president about its weapons if Israel fully withdraws from Lebanon and stops its attacks on the country. Now, this is contrary to what we have been told. The Israeli biased media and some of the Western media has been reporting that the Lebanese army is already dismantling Hezbollah sites. This is apparently not true. So I'll continue. The Israeli army is still positioned in 5 strategic points near the border in southern Lebanon. Israel was expected to complete its withdrawal from Lebanon by the 18th of February, whilst Hezbollah was to relocate its fighters and weaponry north of the Litani River, with the Lebanese army taking their place in the south. Following the Reuters report, Hezbollah's media office issued a statement rejecting the claims published in some media outlets and attributed to Hezbollah officials, calling them completely false. And that's what I was saying, that Hezbollah had already agreed to disarm. That hasn't happened yet because there are conditions attached. The statement did not mention Reuters, nor did it specify which allegations it was addressing. However, Qasim Qasir, analysis close to Hezbollah, told Middle East Eye that contacts have already been made between Hezbollah and the Lebanese government to discuss the defense strategy and the future of weapons. Hezbollah is open to a national dialogue, a developing defense strategy, but has not discussed disarmament, he said. At present, talking about disarmament is not possible while the Israeli occupation continues. Now, Israel knows this damn well. So Israel Katz coming out and saying that they're not going anywhere is Hegelian dialectic. You're going to create the problem so you can respond to it. The same way that they created a problem in Syria, even though that was a situation that they helped manifest. The deconfliction talks between Turkey and Israel didn't go well. Turkey thought that Israel was asking way too much. So now the US is applying pressure to try and get them to agree to some kind of deconfliction agreement. So we'll see how that goes. And then obviously Gaza's just a complete shit show. Like, no aid is getting in. They're openly committing war crimes now. Bombing hospitals without even making excuses for it. Yet we're using starvation as a method of war. War crime after war crime after war crime. And the international community stands by it and does nothing. In fact, David Lammy had a secret meeting with Gideon Saar in the UK, much to the chagrin of some UK politicians that apparently still have a fucking spine. So anyway, I hope you're enjoying our descent into fascist techno-barbarism. And for all of those cheering this along, you're next.